Well, folks, Antonio T. Smith Jr. is doing it again.
He's done it again.
Yes, he has. Giving away so much knowledge just to help you succeed. Walk out of the middle class. Become a multimillionaire. He is giving away his book just for you.
The name of that book? The Richest Man in the Trash Can. You want to make sure you get this book. Here's why.
If you are someone who is tired, frustrated, irritated of the day-to-day schedule of waking up, going to work, going back home, going to sleep just to do it all over again, not being able to spend time with your family, you just got married, you just had kids, or you take care of your parents and you're not there to do it, this is the book for you.
And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? This book is free 99. Yes, you heard me. Free 99. Okay? All yours for free.
Yes. Free 99. All you have to do is just pay shipping and handling.
That's it.
$9.95 just to get your free book. This book is a life changer. I'm trying to tell you guys, everything in this book is what Antonio taught myself and Grace that enabled us to retire. Yes, we are retired and we haven't even hit our 40s yet.
Woo!
I'm just saying.
I got a few months to go. Don't worry about it.
Shh. Don't nobody need to know that, girl. You don't look it.
That's it.
Go get it. Go get it and walk yourself out of the middle class into the life you deserve. Walk yourself into abundance. Abundance is freedom, and this book is your journey out.
You can plant better.
You can dominate.
The post was, a lady said she saw the Kobe Bryant paper. This is just a regular civilian. Saw the Kobe Bryant paper that had, January 27th. And she said, politicians been knowing about this since January 27th and didn't do anything. And my first reaction was, well, you need to be researching yourself or following anything besides your timeline. I mean, right? That's my first reaction. I'm wrong. Because I told you, I've been saying for 2 months, I've been knowing about since November 2019. Gotta be careful here. The intelligence agencies just said 2 days ago that it popped up on their radar, November 2019, and they got enough information and then gave Trump a briefing in January. Boom. That's when it come up, and they was explaining how it comes up in the briefings. I wish, first off, let me just tell you, the lesson I want you to learn is don't be a butthole. Like, don't go with your first reaction. That's number one. All right. Because my first reaction was incorrect. Let me just tell you. The first reaction was incorrect. There's no doubt. If whatever your first reaction is something nasty or inappropriate or contempt, you need to calm the hell down, push pause, and back up. That's not what we're supposed to be doing. Second reaction is, the second lesson I would like you to learn is please do not depend on your politicians.
Nope.
Yes, I agree with you, Lisa. Nope. And I just, yes, I would just tell all of you, and this isn't me I'm not anything. I'm not a libertarian. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm not whatever it is in your countries. I'm not anything. I'm not any of those things because I'm just a free thinker. I'm just a free thinker.
All of them aren't new.
All of them, yeah.
Let the little guy in there.
Say it again.
Let the little guy in there. The ones under the ones that are in there now. Get rid
That's
of them.
right.
Let the ones under them get in.
Well, I would personally tell you that men have ruined the world enough. It's time to let women fix it. I would personally tell you that.
Yeah, I
that's
agree.
just, yeah. So that would just be, that's my assessment for sure. That we have, every time a bunch of men go into a room and make decisions, we seem to keep messing stuff up. And I've got enough evidence to say that keeps happening, but don't mind me. A few things you need to know for today's meeting, and okay, Reggie's here. Good. I'm gonna start off with Reggie. a few things you need to know. Deanna, send me that link of the 50 tickets I bought. I need it. I'm looking for it. I can't find it. 50 tickets I bought. Send me that link. Hurry up. Now, there was that. It was a 50 thing. Oh, okay. I knew I was missing something, Grace. You're supposed to be reading my mind over here. Shame on you for not telling me what it is that I just forgot. Do better.
My apologies.
Yes. Have some, savantness or something. That's not even savant. I'm not even sure what I'm trying to say, but do better at it.
Line that, boss man.
All right. Thank you very much. I so appreciate you. If you are not, how do you do this dog thing? Oh, my desire, I'm putting 2 links in chat. First one is, got you. First one is, if you're not on that site, if you could please, is it a link? Is it linked? Anyway, if not on that site, could you please wrench around and go on this site and follow me? That would be awesome. Anyway, looks like it's linked up. I don't know. Make it a link if it's not. Do that. I'd appreciate it. Go under my name. It'll make me look cool. I don't get paid for it, but it just makes me look cool. And then I bought 50 tickets to tomorrow's summit. So you don't have to. Okay? Deanna's clapping. Y'all should be clapping too. Go right here. Do not share this link. And go register right now. Register. I can only do how many people is here, and then put in chat or let me know verbally that you have registered. Because I only bought 50. So y'all do that. Go register. Hopefully that helps me. Go out there and register. That's tomorrow with Tim Story, Bradley, myself, Serena Brown, Travis, a bunch of Matthew Knowles, a bunch of famous people. Now, that's that. I got to pick and choose who I'm sending it to. Shit, only got 50. So that's out there. Let's see. Post it one more time for you, Michelle, because you just logged in. I don't think you have access to chat. Now, Reggie, you first. I had it. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 things on the meeting. And Reggie brought up one yesterday when he was talking about getting bored, and he reminded me. You were 9th, Reggie. See it? Right there. 9th. But I'm going to make it first, since you have brought it up. Reggie, I want you and your content, since you're the silliest person in the office, and I mean the silliest, just the silliest, most creative. You're just silly. You probably, good job. Okay, that's one. Good job, Law. You're probably, I don't know, you probably make jokes in the shower. Everybody else sing in the shower, you probably make jokes in the shower. I'm not even sure, I'm not even sure. That being said, I want you to lead us in some skits. Now, I've got a bunch of them, but I believe that you're going to push off creativity and spark us all. I want you to lead us in some skits. Feel me? Tell us what to do, all that good stuff. So unmute your mic, respond back to me, holler at me. Tell me what to do, what you got for us.
I'm cool with it. I don't mind. I got a couple of skits in mind.
The sillier the better.
Yeah.
Yes. Be all the way Reggie. And
that's always.
You don't know how not to be. I understand.
I don't know how not to be. I can't.
You tried once. Yeah, and it didn't work out for you. You was 3 years old when you tried.
2.
3 years old. 2. Okay. 2. And ever since then, you said.
At 2, my arms are still longer than my sister's.
Sort of. He said he called you emoji arms last night. I about died laughing.
Oh man.
This
Oh
man
man,
said you got Zoom emoji on. I told you I'd be listening to every word. Zoom emoji on. Too funny.
that's right.
All right, lead us in skits. Reggie, tell the audience why we are going to be doing a lot of skits and stuff coming up soon.
Well, really, right now is a good time to do skits because we all inside, and
That's a good point.
I don't like being serious all the time because I'm too big to be serious all the time. No, you don't want me around you being serious because you don't know, and I ain't, my attitude slips from me sometimes. I cut on the news and get attitude, but laughter though, laughter is that's my getaway, man. That's how I get away from this all, man. Is laughing, just having fun and loosening up. I can't be around. Like I said, I can't be around stiffness, man. I just cannot. You got to loosen up the area.
No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. So he wants to do that because now is the time and everybody's sitting around and why not, right? Good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you, Reggie. Appreciate you.
Okay. Let me go
so you can
register
start
now.
today. Yes, go register. You can go today and let me know. Just start throwing it out there. You in charge, I'm in charge. Let's run it. Don't even ask. Just tell me what we're doing.
All right.
All right. I know you know how to do that, God dog it.
Yeah.
Okay. Appreciate you. Deanna, why would we start doing skits?
Because we are an edutainment. No, that's not the word.
Transportainment.
Thank you. That's what I was looking for. We are a transportainment company, and you have a TV station, a TV network that you are building,
Good.
and the skits are going to be a part of the TV network.
Good. That makes sense. Deanna's such a future thinker. She's thinking out way in the future. Future. No, that's exactly that's the right answer. Let me post 2 links for you again. This first link, if you can go to that site right there and hit my site and then follow me. You might have to create an account. I would appreciate it. I don't get paid for it, but you will make me look awesome because I track my metrics, so I know the CEO tracks their metrics. To do that, it's for free. It's privacy. It's awesome, and you also get 100% organic reach on there. The second thing is I promised that I was going to bless everyone on this call. I bought 50 tickets so this completely bypasses everything. I bought 50 tickets so you all can attend tomorrow's summit with myself, Bradley, a bunch of A-list millionaires and billionaires. It's easier to say it that way. Tim Story. You don't have to, well, it does cost, but keep registering while we're talking, and that will bless you so you can bypass that. Susan, let me hear from you.
Yes, back to what you were talking about.
Yes, the skits.
You're seeing all these split screens with musicians and families and doing different things. I think that's what we should be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Split screens with different groups, and we have a theme, and then we each can say something or do something funny or fun or positive or whatever the theme that we want for that.
All right. I didn't think of that. Reggie, you in charge of, internal scripts. She's talking about ATS. It's back in Philly. I like it. And I never would have thought that.
Me and you can do what T-Pain and Lil Jon did.
What's that?
Oh, you didn't?
I ain't see it.
I forgot, Grace. I forgot we got to let him. He be so busy. Lil Jon and T-Pain.
Even if we have kids with music, even if we have people that have musical abilities, to put that on there, to add that element, to have, different elements of it.
Yes. Reggie, you have outstanding music capability, do you not?
Well, I do a little something. I do a little something.
Little
Yeah,
something, something,
yeah, I do a little something.
little something, something, yes.
Yeah. My little sister too, though. Yeah, my little daughter. Yeah. Yes, Grace. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Sandals.
yes,
Sandals.
yes.
Stop playing.
Sandals, Sandals, tell them my new name for you. I got Sandals, the first name and the last name. Lord.
Sandals or Houlihan. I don't know. He just comes up with it.
It goes together.
Wait.
Sandals
Say it
O'Houlihan.
Oh,
Sandals or Houlihan.
O'Houlihan?
Houlihan. Where he get that from?
I told her she's Irish now.
We can put in Satish, everybody, people behind
Everybody.
the scenes working on it. So it's just going to show the diversity and the uniqueness.
There you go, Deanna. Write that down. ATS in it. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Good. Satish is going to be in there. Kids. Right. So we got. That's good. That's fantastic. I would have came up. It would have been 100. I did 100 lifetimes before I came up with that idea. So that's fantastic. Good stuff. Good stuff. Don't forget to register. Don't forget to register. Grace, count up how many people have said register so far. Count that up for me. Don't forget to register. And I'll send out a text message to just a few people. You know, God doesn't show favoritism, but I do. So, sorry. Remember to register. That's right. Remember to register. There we go. So we got the skits out the way. Let me post this again. If you're looking, Lanita Hale, do me a favor. There's a link that I bought 50 tickets to tomorrow's summit with all the billionaires and millionaires. Send that to you and Josh, okay? It's right there. I'm working off and on with Miss Most, so not registering. That makes sense. Okay, that's you being nice. Good job. If we can get everybody else to shop the way you're being nice, that would work. You know, they out there shopping for 3 years worth of supplies. All right, yeah, send it to you and Josh. Oh, and your husband too. That works. Send it to you and Josh and your husband too. Post it one more time because people keep logging in. Right there, I bought 50 tickets to tomorrow's conference with all those famous people because, you know, I'm famous. And instead of you paying for it, because to be honest with you, I wanted it to remain free. But it doesn't matter what I want. But I bought 50 tickets. So you all, since you're dedicated enough to build your business early in the morning, just come here and click that link and register. Bypass the thing. Satish, do me a favor. Just put that in Team 2030. Put it in Team 2030 and tell me everybody who registered.
Sure, sir.
Okay. All right. Good. Yeah. Good stuff. That saves me time for text messaging. Sandals O'Houlihan.
Lanita said she wanted to get one for her son, Jared Hill. He has your book.
Oh, well, Jared qualifies, does he not? You tell Jared to register right now. You got to tell him hurry because the 50 ain't gonna last long. Yeah, hurry and get that done. Now we got the skits out the way. Grace. No, we ain't got. We got the skits out the way. But I need someone to say something. Since you always say, since you're so consistent, Grace, why are we doing skits? But I was looking for a certain answer. Both of them right.
Okay. We are doing skits really to promote us and to promote ATS. And because people, you did a poll one time, and you asked people, what do I like, what do y'all like to see from me other than business? And you gave choices, and they said, yeah, we want to laugh. So we do a skit. Okay, that's not the word. I don't know what the word is.
Money.
Yeah.
Money. God dog it. Money. Money is the answer. Money is the answer, right? Even though it's free, that's a lot of attention. And what follows attention?
Money.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. Please, I want to teach you something. Please know that you don't have to. in order to get out of this economic disruption, what you need to do is sell more of your products. All right? Sell more of your products. But you need attention to do that, not just promote your products. You need people laughing. What does Phil do? Phil, why do you use laughter on stage? Well, I was going to speak for you. You can handle that well.
Well, there's many reasons. Number one, it energizes the audience. It makes them keep paying attention because they never know when the next line's going to be. So it just, and when it's done, it's fun. They had fun with me, as opposed to having somebody stand up there and lecture them.
That is also true. That's also true. What do you think it does to my defense? What do you know it does to my defenses, Phil?
Oh, you drop your defenses because now we become one.
Boom. I got that?
Yeah.
If y'all make people laugh, it'll be easier to sell your products.
You know, Antonio,
Mm-hmm.
I never thought the concept of I wouldn't touch him or her with a 10-foot pole would be a national policy, but here we are.
Oh, that is facts. That is facts. We saw a guy with he had a head on, something on, and he had these 6 feet styrofoam things coming off of him in every direction. So people couldn't get next to him. We thought that was too funny.
Here's something else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't call the police because you think there's suspicious people in your neighborhood. Those are actually your neighbors without makeup and extensions.
Wow. Especially now, for sure. Lisa Jones asks, are we going to let ATS students in the skits? Absolutely we are. Absolutely we are. Thank you, Phil. We're definitely going to do that. And that's actually what Susan was bringing up. Actually what Susan was bringing up. So I can't even take credit for it. That was Susan's idea. Outstanding. HelpAReporterOut.com. I brought that up yesterday. I'm going to bring it up. Well, it's not HelpAReporterOut.com. I'm going to share the link with you all. It is, let's see, Help Reporter Out. Help a Reporter Out is basically, and it's helpareporter.com. It is where you can submit your name to give expert advice on major outlets, New York Times, Wall Street Journal. Reporters are like content. They're content creators. They're literally content creators. That's the first viral videos were newspaper articles. They just wasn't videos. This is the truth. We used to fight for the homepage. How can we get on the homepage? They spent millions of dollars trying to figure out what's the great headline for the front page so people could pick this up. That was that's virality. That's exactly what they were trying to do. Right? Who's got the best headline? Same story, but who's got the better headline? Which headline is going to move these papers? HelpAReporter.com. This is. If I were you, I'd copy and paste that. If I were you. If I were you, I would go over there and I would make sure that I go to helpareporter.com and go look at that myself and put my name everywhere. A lot of the stuff I've been on, that from small business, actually no, I earned my way to Forbes. Well, this is earned too though. As seen on, let me see. I got a note. Let's see. Business experts, mycorporation.com. Some other stuff. Let's see. Anyway, it's too much shit for me to be trying to read right now. I'll show you one of them. I'll share my screen. Fit Small Business. I've been on this site. This popular site here, I've been on this site. All right, and you want to be everywhere where there's traffic, right? I've been on this site, Fit Small Business, and blah, 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 blah. You get all that from HIPAAreporter.com. I would love to be a part of the summit tomorrow, so what do I have to do? Deanna just posted the link right there. Just go to that link, and I bought your ticket already, up to 50. I bought 50 tickets. If you want to be a part of the Millionaire Billionaire Summit tomorrow, click that link. Now, next thing on my agenda. No, Deanna, I need my username and password. I don't remember what it is. Either ask me for it and then go search it. If not, then I know Tempest knows what it is. Okay? But today, I want to get started. That's why that's up. If anybody has registered and not told me, let me know. Let me know. Like, put register down there so I can keep up with my numbers. Okay, you already worked on the uploading to Alexa and the Google Actions, right? That's what you sent me yesterday? No, unmute your mic. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Tell me where we at.
So those are the link. The one for Alexa was actual like source coding and the things that you would need for Alexa, and then with Google, it was the I can't remember what it was for Google, and then I also sent you chatbot.
Okay, good stuff. All right, good. Resend that to me today.
Okay.
So that knocks out 1, 2, 3 things. And you knocked out my MeWe, well, we got to name which groups we're going to do. So we knocked out that. The talent search, we're going to use you, Deanna, as a host for the Women Should Run the World podcast, but not a permanent host, just to fill in. Grace, who are the hosts right now?
It is myself, Miss Adonia Dixon, and Mr. Reginald Paul.
Yes. And I want super rats. I dug it. Super duper ooper. Now I need one more person, but I'll bring that one more person to the show.
Okay, I'm also scheduling a call with you and a potential host from India, so you can speak with them as well about being a host for the podcast.
When is this? Because now is the proper response.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now.
Yes, sir.
You're scheduling it. All right. Now meaning right after the call.
Yes, sir.
Outstanding. All right. Kelvin said he has registered, so appreciate you. Glad you all registered. If anybody showing up here, you deserve to register. That's just favor. So it should be almost 21 people registered. I know all of Team 2030 is more than likely going to register, so that's good. Let's see. Yeah, I'm knocking out my agenda pretty quickly. Tennis, what was he? I want that done ASAP, Dan. That because you're holding up my stuff, my production. I want more 5G data. Grace, I want you and Grace now. You and Deanna. Do not get together. Michael say he registered. Do not get together. Do not share your results. I want more 5G research on. I don't need to know how it works. I know all that. I don't need to know where it is. I know all that. I've been following 5G like I've been following the coronavirus when it first was coming out. And that's years ago. So I know all that stuff. What I want to know is what smart guy out there like me that wrote a blog about taking advantage of it. You understand? I want to know. I don't want to know about it. I want to know how to take advantage of it, how to leverage it. You understand? Yeah, I should be stealing from me. Is Chris here? I know I can always depend on Chris to steal from me. Yeah, okay, I see his name now. I can always depend on Chris to steal from me. There you go. Take advantage of 5G. Don't wait. You do not wait until a hurricane hits your city to prepare for a hurricane. That makes no sense. You prepare for a hurricane in the hot sun on a peaceful day. When people say, oh, it's a beautiful day outside, Law, that's when you prepare for a hurricane. You don't look at the clouds and go, oh, I think something's coming in. No, you know, every June 1st starts hurricane cyclone season. You know this. And you know, typically, with the exception of the hoax, air quote, global warming, I have no idea why we're calling that a hoax. I won't go there today, Law. Supposed to end in October, but we've been having some pretty strong disturbances past October. That's a fact. That's been happening. And we've been having some cool Aprils, haven't we? That don't make no sense. In Texas, it don't make no sense. Cool Aprils. Huh? Yeah. Driving, but I'm a steal is what Chris said. Good. Make sure you look good doing it. Yes, please. Please. Make sure you look good in the middle of a hurricane, preparing for a hurricane. 5G is a hurricane. It will. If you think coronavirus is disrupting, 5G is going to disrupt. Here's what's going to happen, y'all. Hurricane season, coronavirus, and 5G are going to have this perfect little storm. If I was the people in power, the first thing I would do is take credit for fixing the jobless people. It's the first thing I would do. And what's one of the best ways for me to fix the jobless people? Opening back up the country. Now, since I can't do that because it's not going to happen anytime soon, then what do I have to do next? I've got to figure out, well, what's the best way to get millions of people employed? And 5G would be that. Because it's going to create so many jobs. And y'all want to be the app or the service that the politicians use to take credit for. I wish I had somebody that just heard what I just said. They gonna do it anyway. It might as well be your service that they do it with. Law, did that just make some sense, man? All right, good, good. You can't avoid it, so don't avoid it. Get in front of it. Be the page source. Be the app, Satish. Be the program. Be something that they use to take credit so they can get reelected again. Makes sense. It's going to happen. Somebody is going to take credit for something they didn't invent. That's what politicians do. Politicians take credit for things they don't do and don't invent. They're not businessmen and women. They're politicians. Their degrees are typically in political science and law. The reason why the global economies trying to be nice here. The people in charge of the money in the world don't know how to make money. There's no computer programmers in your Congress. There's no janitors. There's no construction workers. When the last time y'all voted for a construction worker? You know what I'm saying? None of our countries look like our countries. The people who represent our countries do not look like the people in our country. Not the jobs. Politicians see a parade and jump in front of it. Boy, you ain't lying, Phil. It's a parade. Oh, they give us celebrations. Hey, everybody, this is my parade. Celebrate me. Vote for me. Here's a button. That's it. That's it. Do not trust politicians. Their job is to tell you the other guy can't do it. Vote for me. It is. You can't do it. You can't be a politician without creating scarcity. It goes with the territory. And this isn't modern. This has been happening since antiquity and before. The politicians, Deanna, I'm talking to you now, they are going to take credit. Listen to me. They're going to take credit for the coronavirus fixing. That they are. They are absolutely going to take credit for fixing. They are absolutely going to take credit. Do you understand? And we need to be the reason why they take credit. Law, do we care about their morality? No, that ain't got nothing to do with me or my holders. You know what I'm saying? It's got nothing to do with me. How they feel about it, Satish, if they're going heaven to heaven, listen, that ain't my job. My job is to make sure that I put the people who follow me in adequate position to get into the top 1%. Is that fair? That's my job. That's my battle. Other people, they spiritual advisors are fighting that battle. I can't fight that battle. You know what? Is Trump saying his doctor controls that? I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Should Prime Minister Boris, is he okay in intensive care? I can't do nothing about that. I'm not in the UK. I can't do nothing about that. I pray him well and his long, speedy recovery. What I can do is I know if he does recover, he's going to change his tune. He's going to stop shaking all them hands. And he's going to take credit for whatever solution that comes out.
Can I say something real quick?
You sure can, sir.
Yeah, I'm listening to everything, and I want to make sure everybody, it's like when it comes to this, especially politics and much more, it's just being strategic, knowing how to interact and put your message out so most people can believe and be an influential leader to the society and much more. Because when it really comes, it's a social science. Like you hit the nail on the coffin when you said that, and I feel like a lot of people don't realize that it's a science behind how you can interact with people, and that's what politicians do. It's a genius, and some people might have their own feelings against
absolutely
it.
genius.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely genius. Keep going. My bad. I was giving you an amen. You had to stop talking.
Oh yeah,
It's absolutely
that's the main thing that most people are missing. Because what I feel like, and this is my own opinion, I feel like people let their own emotions get into like what they feel like should be right or wrong, and not realizing the genius of what they're doing to make a mass amount of society move to a certain direction.
Now that was actually orchestrated. That, sir. There's a good, it's boring, but it's called Century of Self, part 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you want to know the system in which you live and how they're doing that, it is all documented in Century of Self. All of you should go watch it. You don't have to. I'm not going to give you the answer, because that you got to go yourself. Law, I just followed you on TikTok, and I'm going to need you to handle that. Don't reciprocate that, because I saw your dinosaur video, and that was too funny. God dog it. Yeah, I need to see that. Let me go ahead and show you some love right now. I'm going to heart that. And
Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly.
Yes. I put Shannon to my IG story, too, showing some love. Ladies and gentlemen, they're going to take credit. Poly means many and ticks are bloodsuckers. Politics. Honestly, they're going to take credit. Be the app. Be the business. Be the solution that they take credit for. Now, someone will. And here's the truth. There's going to be 3 types of people made in this time. Billionaires. Write this down, Deanna. As I said, 3 types of people. 1, billionaires. 2, millionaires. 3, witnesses. Just like that. Just like that. Billionaire, millionaire witness. Okay? I didn't even make that up. That's just something that is always said. Billionaires, millionaires, or witnesses. You get to choose. If you're in different countries, which I see about 4 different countries represented here, your country does not matter, nor does the value of your currency. If there is a billionaire in your country, you can do it too. Okay? All right, did you receive that? Here's what I know, and it's not nice when I say it, and rarely people like when I say it, but I'm still going to say it. There are 2 things I know. I know confidence comes from losing. So if you lack confidence, you quit too much, stop quitting. Number 1, no one ever likes when I say that. I'm still going to continue to say it. Number 2, I know impoverished nations that the elite want you to think you can't do it. And I'll tell you why. If nothing else, ladies and gentlemen, this economic disruption proved one thing. This is not up for debate. Yes, your environment is everything on how you think. You're right. This is not up for. Well, let me address that. You get to choose if you are your environment or you're in your environment. Big difference. Yes, you get to choose if you are your environment or in your environment. If you're of your environment, that's a preposition. If you're in your environment, that's a preposition. Two different geographical locations, 2 different mindsets. If you are your environment. Okay, go ahead, Satish, you want to say something?
Very powerful.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because I should be a thug. I promise you. That's where I come from. Man, it's the truth. That's where I come from. It was kill to be killed. That's where I come from. Absolutely where I come from. Now, take credit, y'all. They're going to take credit. So let them take care of it. Yes, I was his first follower. Look at that. Shout out. Yeah, there we go. All right, next on my agenda. I got plenty to say about that, but I'll save it. Grace, I want my 5G research by the end of the day. Taking advantage of it. Deanna, 5G research. I know you already did it. I want more. Okay? And then I'll finally tell y'all the plan that I have for 5G. If you are a leader, notice that I'm not telling them nothing. They don't get to know what I think or what I've been researching. Nope. It's not that I got them on a need-to-know basis. That's not it. If I tell them, I'm going to frame their thinking. Get it, Michael? If I say this, that's what they're going to search. No, I am looking for something that I didn't think about. Oh, Houlihan, I'll meet your mic. Next thing on my agenda. How are we doing on my sales calls?
How are you doing your sales calls?
How are you doing on the sales calls?
Doing well on the sales call.
Okay.
Doing well on the sales calls. Got some appointments today. Had one appointment yesterday. He told me to call him back after work, and I called him back, and he didn't answer, so I'll be calling him again today. And then I have another one who is ready for the Business University today after, 2 o'clock our time. So I'll be giving him a call.
All right, I want to do 2 things here. Good stuff. How long? I want to do 2 things here. Y'all should be stealing. I want to do 2 things here. Sandals, we get a lead. How long? Sandals and Deanna, both of y'all mute your mic. How long does it take for a lead to get called once they hit our system? Right now. Don't make up a number. during this disruption right now. Whatever it is, I'm going to say faster. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what the answer is. You can say a nanosecond. I'm going to Google what's faster than a nanosecond, and I'm going to say do that. So the answer can't be wrong, because I'm going to say it's wrong anyway. Is that fair?
Mm-hmm.
Outstanding. How fast? How soon?
The moment the lead gets to us.
Yeah.
When I post it in there, you're saying you own it right there.
Sometimes. Hey, if I'm not doing something else at this moment, I'm not doing something else at the moment. I am.
If you're in the bathroom or
Yeah.
eating something, you wait.
Yeah.
On average, and give me an average time.
Average time. Okay, yeah. If I'm not doing those things that you just said.
Hold on real quick. Let me go. Deanna,
Yes,
you
sir.
give me an average time. Do you have enough information to know average time?
I'm gonna say about.
Do you have enough information to know the average time in which you may call and Grace is making calls?
No, I don't have enough information.
All right, let's fix that. Sandals,
Mm-hmm.
I want you to go both ways, okay? Left to right, right to left. You make a call, I need her to know when that call was made. This league, I called that time. Just, you send directly to her, you can put it into the sales app. It doesn't matter. I just need her to know that information, okay?
Okay.
Then, Deanna, you're going to check every day that these leads get called.
Okay.
You get me?
Yes.
And that way that solves any future problem that we could have had. We don't have the problem now, but the chief operating officer should have enough intel, and it's not no one's fault. I just built a new system. Is that fair?
Yes, sir.
There's a system in place now to fix that problem that could have happened. Anything else you want me to say right here? Anything else you want to say right here, Grace? I know you don't want me to say nothing.
Yeah, no.
Hurry up to get me off the hot seat.
Please.
This ain't Wednesday. This ain't you got 5 minutes. Get me off
That's
the hot seat. I know you don't want me to say nothing else. I know you don't. Let's see. Any way that I can assist you to do this, I'm gonna say more efficiently. Now, let me define the way I'm using. Well, there's only one. Efficient means near perfect. All right. Effective is getting it done. Efficient is doing it done very well. Okay, getting it done very well. So I'm gonna use the word efficient. I'm gonna say a few things inside of it to frame your thinking. Faster, better, more comfortable, more fun, ease. Anyway, I can give you more ease, more comfort, more fun, more tools, something, right? That's how I'm using efficient. Is there any way that I can help you do this more efficient?
You said more fun. And my face lit up. I don't know, but I don't know how to make this more fun. There was a way you could make this more fun. I would greatly appreciate it.
I think there is. Deanna, can you put down for me, make that more fun? There's an easy way to make it more fun. You need some sort of public reward. That'll do it. Public reward or acknowledgement. Some trophies. That's true. This is true. Trophies will do it. All right, good stuff. Deanna?
Yes, sir.
Make sure you know about every sale that's happening, every call.
Okay.
You can't fix what you don't know, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's working well, but what happens if it's break? What do we know what to fix?
Yeah.
Feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There you go. Outstanding. Good stuff. Now, there's a lesson here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my God. People are losing jobs. They are. I can't sell to them. Yes, the hell you can. Yes, someone listening. There's only one way out of economic disruption. Sell more of your products. Yep. You got me? I'm gonna lean all the way in. I hope y'all hear me. Got me? Sell more of your products. Speak more, sing more, rap more, poet more, perform more, program more. Do whatever you got to do. Sell more. That's how that works. Okay? That's how that works. We're still doing sales calls. They ended not. Some of y'all got grace on some of your bills for 6 months. Please know in 6 months, they coming at you with a full 6-month bill. They are not going to say, you know what? You're a preacher, Reggie. It's paid in full. That is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. They are not going to do that. And you can't say, but no, I serve the Lord. That's good. Service, I'll check. Service your 16-digit credit card number, please. Go ahead. You want to say so, Reggie?
I was just gonna say I'm coming with the Moses staff.
Lord,
I'm splitting the C in the office. Is what I'm gonna do.
Is that what you're gonna do?
That's right.
Yeah, I understand.
That's right.
They don't care nothing about y'all not paying. Y'all just get it delayed, but you still have to pay. Then I post that the free ticket that I bought everybody in the chat one more time. I posted I bought 50 tickets to the summit. Millionaires and Billionaires. She's posting right there. If you haven't registered, go ahead and register. Take advantage. Take advantage. Take advantage. Take advantage. All right, now. Let's see. Dion, I'm going to start interviews next week. I'm going to use you to schedule Zoom.
I was driving.
No, you good.
So the first thing I want to say is I think it'd be a good idea of how make a video of how to find people to call. I think that's very crucial because I feel like a lot of people will be like, I don't know how or have people to call to make these sales calls. I think that would be very valuable to everyone if you want to do it. And secondly, I want to hit on what you were saying lastly when you said that, yes, you can make the sales, because I feel like a lot of people naturally feel like, oh, I feel bad for making these sales because, we're in a situation and things like that, especially based on like how you were brought up. So I feel like a lot of times the emotion of guilt comes in and you hinder yourself from actually moving forward. So I wanted to kind of get those two little things. I know we're getting to the end of the call, but I think that's very important.
I might go over just a little bit, but don't let your righteousness keep you in poverty. Something I say all the time. Okay, thank you, Steve. Don't let your righteousness keep you in poverty. There's something Abraham says, you can never get sick enough to help sick people. You just can't. You can't get sick enough so you can help sick people. If you live in a mindset of scarcity, then you think when you sell, then, you're taking from other people. No. You're a solution providing someone a way out. Yes. Y'all, if you don't think that way, you need to jump out of your business. Or stop being number one. You need to redefine what number one in your business means. You need to set the vision and then let someone else do the sales of the operations, because you are clearly hindering your business. That doesn't mean you have to stop being a CEO. You just don't need to be the CEO that's over sales and marketing. You can be a visionary CEO, you understand? You can be the CEO that manages personalities. Something. But if you have a problem selling to the now 16.8 million people who have filed unemployment in America alone, which that's definitely coming up later today. Marie said he received. I need you to know you need to move. You're in your way. And you need to get someone that doesn't mind calling. Why? It's very simple. They spending money anyway. Please know, even the people with no money are still going to spend money. Do y'all know that? Yeah, the people with no money are still going to spend money. They're going to overdraft. They are going to borrow. They're going to work under the table. They're going to find a way to pay their light bill. You understand? That's going to happen. That's got nothing to do with me. That is going to, the people with no jobs and no money right now, they literally have no money. They're not telling you that they're not lying. They're going to find money next week and pay a bill. They're going to find money for their, you're not going to like this. Every last one of you, you all find money for your habits, whatever that habit is. Working out, smoking weed, drinking, push-ups, reading books. That's a very expensive habit of mine, God's sake. Very expensive habit. I might as well start doing cocaine. Books are so expensive. They are expensive. But so is not reading them. Broke or not, I will find a book. You understand? All of you are going to continue. You do know that all the people who lost their jobs globally, they're not going to kick their habits. We're not going to walk around with a bunch of sober people. Oh, don't have a job. I guess I'm going to clean my act. That's not going to happen. It's not. Your job is to sell them a solution. And when you sell people the solution, it's not a sales at all. You're actually saving their lives. And if you can't handle that thought process, don't worry. I am successful enough to tell you, you're probably not going to change. So don't. If you've been doing this 40 years and you still having this struggle, don't change. Move. It is faster for you to move than to change. Just move to the side and put someone there that will make that call. The learning lesson there. We are still, I got your message, Satish. We are still business as usual. You're logging into these daily meetings to feel how are you going to be able to boom, right? Whatever that boom is. I'm telling you, how do we keep doing it? We doing more than we ever did. More than we ever did. We ain't stopped. Second to last thing on my agenda, leadership class is so good. Actually, I'll send it to you. I'll let you see it. Leadership class is so good, I'm going to send out an email about it once a day. Good job. Good job, Reggie. Grace. It's so good. I'm going to send it out. Deanna, I want you to send this to me in notes. This meeting is so good, and there's leadership call. And I want to send this out once a day as a reminder to other people to come get free help. When my man Justin was talking to me last night, I said, you know what? I know that boy busy, and he is on it. And I said, you know, and then he said, yeah, man, stuff like this. And I said, and that's what convinced me. I said, it's probably time to push this out to more people. I used to charge $3,000 for that class, or $1,500, something like that.
I think it was 1,500.
Yeah, $1,500. I think it's $1,500. Been doing this since 2013. 2013. Been doing this since 2013. Yep. 2000, or maybe 2012. 2013. I've been doing this since 2013. And it's been a blessing. My favorite day, I used to say my favorite day of the week is Wednesday, because the class used to be on Wednesdays. That's the best thing, in my personal opinion, that's the best thing happening in everything we do is that leadership class, the best thing. Because that works on your character. Without character, even if you make money, you're going to have to protect it. The goal is to make a lot of money without having to protect it. Last couple of things. I want to show you this. I don't know how to. I don't know how to. There's something I really want to show y'all, but I don't want to make this person look bad, but you need to see. And his name is all over this article. Jesus. I'm going to say restaurant owner. I'm going to say owner. It has his name there. Desperately seeks cash infusion for his hospitality empire. Okay. There's no way I can do that. There's no way I can do that without. This system. I'm gonna share another thing. I'm trying to, not that I have to be careful. I want to give y'all the news without making people look bad. NPR yesterday. Y'all know I'm on this every day. Every Thursday. I'm gonna give you numbers every Thursday. I sure am, because I'm on it. Every Thursday I go look at the unemployment report. This is yesterday. Check this out. About 16.8 million people have filed for unemployment in America. The number one economy in the world. Forget the dollar. We're talking about economy. The number one economy in the world. 16.8 million people in 3 weeks. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Now, I'm going to be very direct for the next few minutes. I know that some of you listen to conservative news. And I know that some of you listen to liberal news. And someone just put in chat, I tried to file and can't even get through because now the system's overloaded. Some of you listen to conservative news. Some of you listen to liberal news. And I'm telling all of you, stop listening. They're all lying to you. As long as it's for-profit news, they are lying to you. They have an agenda. Someone is pulling the strings. You don't have to like that. You don't have to agree with it. But I'm going to tell you the truth. Now, what option? I'm telling you, why? How do we know you telling me the truth? You don't know. You don't know who the hell is telling you the truth. So just research me too. Get it? Research me too. I think he wants to link to this unemployment thing. Research me too. So how do we stop from their? How do we stop them from their lives? You don't. You don't stop them. You can't stop them. The only way to get this done is to become in the top 1%. Create your own economy. You don't stop them. There's energy in the wrong place in the first place. What you do is you become self-sufficient. If you're watching the news, hear me. I am attempting to tell you something that you're just not going to hear nowhere else. Hear me. This economic, so we use it. What do you mean, Chris?
Like what I'm saying is, yeah, it's probably better if I just say it to texting it. So with the information that's going on, I guess I'm coming from a business point of view. Is it better using information to push yourself up into the 1% instead of doing like what majority of the other people are panicking and going into the fence?
That's right. Absolutely correct. You're supposed to use all of you need to start being selfish. Then selfishly get yourself into the 1%. You can't take care of me if you didn't first take care of you. Y'all, this system has been exposed. Let me tell you something. Listen to me. I want to say it took 3 weeks. No, actually it took 7 days. It took 7 days, 10 days tops, 10 days for all these rich people to show you they really broke. You're going to hear me today. It took 10 days for all these rich people to show you they broke. I want to show you the other article, but the guy's got TV shows, sports franchises, and I just don't want to do that. Listen to me. There are a lot of billionaires with no cash flow now. And I hope you all hear this very well. They were not smarter than you. They were not better than you. They were using you. Rewind, press play. They were not smarter than you. They were not better than you. You were their money. Prove me wrong. The system has exposed one truth, that the middle class is the slave and the wealth. Says, what is a slave? Wealth. This economic disruption has taught y'all, well, I don't know if it taught you, but I'm trying to teach it to you now, has shown you. I'm writing a book called Resegregation. Don't worry about it. Very inflammable title. It's coming. There's one truth, y'all, that I teach my people, but I never really said out loud. I'm going to teach it to y'all. Wealth creates wealth, and you cannot have wealth without labor. Wealth creates wealth, and you cannot have wealth without labor. Indulge me for a few more minutes. My attempt is to free you. Wealth creates wealth, and you cannot have wealth without labor. It is the thesis of this entire book. Y'all, Lisa, these billionaires, you were their wealth because you were their labor. Y'all not hearing me. The only reason America, Russia, China, and the UK, well, let's just stick with Russia, America, and China right now, are world powers because of child labor and slavery. It's the only way. It was the only way to create wealth. To have children work and pay them pennies, or to have slaves and pay them pennies, or don't pay them. I'm hoping you hear me. Everyone write this statement down in your mind or on paper. Wealth comes from one place, labor. Wealth comes from one place, labor. All labor is wealth. They're not going to tell you this. I am going to tell you this. The reason why, and I get it, you're watching the conservative news, so you're going to keep hearing say, open back up the country. I get it. Country shouldn't be shut down. I'm willing to die for the country to be open. I get it. They're lying to you. You're letting rich people on TV telling you, open up the country. I'm not telling you the country shouldn't be open up. That's not my argument. My argument is, why are these rich people telling you, open up the country? You're letting them fool you. They're saying, get yourself back and be my labor again. I don't care about the country being open. If the country could shut down and they could have their labor, they would not care. Capitalism proves one thing. We need labor. We need poor people. We need a working class. Let's give teachers a pay raise. Why? 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 Why should we give teachers a pay raise? Should teachers deserve a pay raise? Teachers should be paid six-figure salaries, if you ask me, because that's cost of living. But they not, because teachers, it's a lot of them, working class. And if you're not going to ask for a pay raise, I ain't going to give you one. I didn't make that up. That's a principle in Rich Dad, Poor Dad, chapter 2, I think. The two kids say, hey, why you ain't giving pay raises? Well, they didn't ask me for one. I'm just telling you how this works. You ain't got to believe me. And Nia said, this is good. I'm telling you what they're not going to tell you this. I know this. Grace, you ever heard this before?
No. I mean, from you privately, yeah, but not
privately.
Yeah. Not from anybody else.
Maurice, you ever heard this before?
No.
Wealth is labor. Labor. The only way to have wealth, this is the reason why what you would call African Americans of the world.
Oh, can I say something real quick? I feel
you sure can.
Is this? Dang, I hate to say this so much because if I feel like I'm like putting a knife to my heart on saying this, but I'm going to go ahead and say this way. Anyway, all right. So is this why a lot of African American businesses are probably more broke because they look at a bad view when it comes to labor? My culture view.
Well, sure. That's part of it. That's part of it. You just got to understand that if labor is wealth, then this country was designed on black people being labor, so black people can't get the wealth. Okay, that's the answer to that question. But now, since the civil rights movement happened, now it's everybody. It's Lisa, Susan, Phil. They don't give a damn. They don't. It's called debt slavery. No one cares about you. They do not care. They only care that you keep being working class. The problem with liberals is they know how to share the money, don't know how to make it. The problem with conservatives is they know how to make the money, don't know how to share it. I've accurately described everyone's government here. The right side know how to make it, don't know how to share it. The left side know how to share it, don't know how to make it. This is what it is. Y'all, labor, please, for the love of God, do not leave this meeting without catching this. The only way to get wealth is labor. It's the only way. Forget what it is the only way. Listen to a capitalist tell you, I am not smart. I was oppressed my entire life. And then I figured out how I'm being oppressed. And then I basically this is the only way I'm going to say it that I want to say it. I was going to say a different way, Grace, but I'm going to say it the way I would say it in my office. I basically out-white peopled white people. That's what I basically did. You should hear me. You should hear me well. They don't care about white or black. They don't care about brown. They don't care about immigration. The only reason that immigration is a big deal is for one reason, because the people who are migrating over are going to vote to the left and not the right. It's the only reason. It's the only reason. You're listening to news channels that are going to tell you, don't shut down. Oh, they shut down the country. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But I'm telling you, they don't care about you. They're not saying open back up the country. They're saying go back and be my labor because my wealth is slipping. And if you think I'm lying, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I didn't want to show you. Because this is facts. I'm just not going, I'm going to just hit it and quit it. This man, who has a fantastic book, is a fantastic businessman who deserves all the props that he can get. One thing is factual, that he is not the only billionaire suffering. Why? Because the labor is off. I flip the system. I say, steal from me. I say, take everything I have in hopes that you come back and work with me or selflessly promote me and bring other people my way to keep my costs down. That's the chance I take. I don't expect everybody to do it, but I know some people will come back and say, hey, Antonio. Nia, I'm telling you. Lisa, I'm telling you. Your labor. So how do we change this? Stop being labor and create labor. I just freed somebody. 100% of the time. Go look at history. Wealth creates wealth. Nothing else. Nothing else creates wealth but wealth. And you cannot have wealth without labor. Chris, the reason why Black people suffer is not because of any of the BS that they're going to tell you. Blacks don't have labor and they don't have resources. You need both to be wealthy. You need labor and you need resources to be wealthy. And let me tell you something. This is a very unpopular statement I'm about to say. If you don't have labor and if you don't have resources, you're black. Even if you're white. Do you like that? No. Do I care? Hell no. I don't care. Because it's facts. Am I rough around the edges? Yep. But I'm the only one out here telling you the truth. If you don't have labor, and if you don't have resources, you're poor. And if you think about everything I've ever built, if you think about as long as you've been following me, Satish, if you think about every single meeting that you've ever had with me, I've protected two things: labor, resources. If you think about every conversation y'all had with me, if you think about how important infrastructure is and owning everything, labor, resources. I refuse to let the two go. I would let you hate me before I let those two go. My hope, my prayer. This is a bit off subject, but can you please recommend a book that helps shape your mind? Are you talking about help shape my mind psychologically or help shape my mind from a capitalistic perspective? Let me know that. Both. I ain't mad at you. Psychological books helps change my mind. Think and Grow Rich. Code of the Extraordinary Mind. Zero to One. I'm looking at my library to jog my memory. AI Superpowers. China. Well, let's say that one. The New Confessions of an Economic Hitman. It's all psychological, even though they sound not psychological. 48 Laws of Power. I think the greatest book of all time, as far as I'm going to tell you, is 33 Strategies of War. If you had to give me 3 books on planet Earth, I would pick in this order. They're all tied for one. But if I could only have 3 books, I would not pick any religious book whatsoever. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. I would not. Not a single one. Religious principles are everywhere. They don't need to be in a religious book. Sorry. I would pick Think and Grow Rich, Code of the Extraordinary Mind, and 33 Strategies of War. If I had just picked 3 books, those are the books. 33 Strategies of War are being used on everyone on this call right now. And the best way not to be oppressed is to know how your oppressor oppresses you. Antonio, are you Buddhist? Yep. Hindu? Yep. Christian? Yep. Jewish? Yep. Catholic? Yep. Sikh? Yep. I'm all of it. Wealth? Oh, and as far as the economic capitalism, I would tell you there's only one. Let me ask you a question again, Nia. How are you asking this question from a capitalistic perspective? How to make money or how to understand the system? Yeah, I'll just leave it there. I need to know that, and then that'll frame me in telling you. Understand the systems. Powernomics by Dr. Claude Anderson. It's the only book I would recommend you. There's plenty I can, but that would be the one. Powernomics, Dr. Claude Anderson. Powernomics. Now, I get it. I'm the young guy saying silly stuff to y'all and yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. I get it. I get it. I get it. I know. I get the whole cognitive dissonance. I get it. I get it. I get it. It doesn't stop the fact that you're never going to be able to prove me wrong that labor is wealth, because I didn't create this system. That's not my opinion. If you want to make more money in your company, guess what you need? More labor, either from you, or you need to hire. Or you need to create technology like sales funnels. The reason why I keep recommending y'all ClickFunnels, I make no money by recommending y'all ClickFunnels. I make $0 doing that. But guess what a sales funnel is? It's a 24-hour, 7 days a week salesperson. The reason why I keep recommending y'all MeWe, I make no money from that. It's 100% organic reach every time you post. That's labor again, isn't it? If you've ever had a conversation with me and tried to figure out why did I make that decision, I wouldn't have did that. You wouldn't have did that. I get it. I'm always protecting labor and resources. I would never rent a resource if I don't have to. If I'm renting a resource, I'm someone else's labor or I'm someone else's resource. That's all I can tell you. I went over time. I apologize. But I am telling you, you needed to hear this. I'm going to continue to tell you the truth. Why? Because my business model is different. Am I honest? Probably not. Probably not honest. Who is? And if you say, do I look fat in this dress? I'm going to tell you no. I'm probably not honest. At least I'm willing to admit to you that I'm not honest. None of us are. And then we are honest. All of us are. I am telling you, my business model is to create 800,000 millionaires. I can't keep you on a need-to-know basis and do that. Labor is wealth. It is the only way. Wealth creates wealth. Write this down. Wealth creates wealth. I want you to remember this. I want you to put it in your spirits, like the scriptures, the sutras. I need you to put all of them in there. Wealth creates wealth, and all wealth comes from labor. And they're lying to you if they're pretending that it doesn't. So all the people saying, open back up or give away us, your government. They hate socialism so much and communism. Communism, socialism, kind of similar, but different motives. They both say everyone should be equal. One just says the government should be great. You know, communism is more government driven. Government benefited. Socialism is more people benefited. They hate socialism until you lose a job and they give you a stimulus package. That's socialism, and don't let nobody fool you. Health care for all. No, we can't do that. That's stupid. It's a violation of the Constitution. And then a pandemic happens. I bet you wish you had health care for all now. We can't give away money like that. But now we're giving away $2 trillion worth of stimulus. Y'all, they lying to you. Why are they giving you $2 trillion? $2,000 checks. Why? Because they love you? No. Because you need to get back out there and work. That is no different, hear me well, because I'm going to jump off after I make this extremely truthful, inflammatory statement. Them giving you a $2,000 check, take it, by all means, get your money. Is no different than American slavery and them coming to the strongest black slave and saying, hey, you did good today. No difference. All they're doing is being a good master. You ain't gotta like it. I don't give a damn if you like it. Here's what's going to happen if you don't listen. I'm going to keep getting richer, and you're going to keep getting poorer. Because I understand the system. I've accounted for the system. I'm nobody's labor, and I'm nobody's resource. The only way to stop me is to assassinate me. There is no other way. I am no one's labor. I am no one's resource. I create labor, and I am a resource to millions weekly. And I generate resources. And my products cost me less than a penny a day to produce, and I could produce hundreds. And I could take too long or take too short, and there's no consequences for me. And I'm giving everything that I have to you. If you're hurting right now, you're either someone's resource or someone's labor. That's how it works. I hope this helps you. Wealth creates wealth. Nothing else. Not prayer. Not supplication. Not tithing. You want to be wealthy? Wealth creates wealth. But all wealth is generated from labor. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plan better. You can dominate. Thank you, everybody. Love you more, Phil. Powerful gold nuggets, everybody. But today was great. All right, brother. Appreciate you, Steve. See y'all next Monday for that, and see y'all also in the business class in a little bit. All right, everybody.
You should really be famous for every tear you've ever cried, for everything that's ever happened to you, for all the abuse you've ever been through, for the divorce you've ever been through. You should absolutely be famous for that. Yeah, that's how I think. As a matter of fact, that's how most of us great motivational speakers or platform speakers, we are. I speak over 400 times a year. I command over $40,000 a keynote. $40,000 a keynote. I can make $30,000 in 30 minutes. All because my story was one of tragedy. And I've learned how to take it to one of great wealth. I want to teach you that. I want to give to you free, no risk, no charge, no credit card needed. Free 20 hours of how to get famous for telling your story. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plan better. You can dominate.
I'm not sure if you already know this, but you're already absolutely perfect. You're already absolutely great, and you're already living in massive abundance. The most important things that you have is not what you have, it's not what you do, it's what you know. Because the people who do know what you need to know to lead the middle class, they're in the top 1%, and they control 96% of the world's income. 97% of this world is trading time for money, and that is not the way to become rich, it's not the way to become wealthy, and it is absolutely not the way to leave the middle class. There are 7.8 billion people in the world right now, and they all want to learn how to make money and how to leave the middle class. But the way to become a master at anything is to learn all the rules and then bend them to your favor. Right now in this world, there are 2,057 billionaires. Right now. So if you think becoming a billionaire is impossible, that's 2,057 people that have already proved that impossibility incorrect. And if you think that's crazy, there are 46.8 million millionaires in the world, worldwide right now. Now think about that. 46.8 million millionaires, and that number grows 1,730 millionaires every single day. Money is everywhere. You don't need to max out your credit cards. You don't need to borrow from granddad and grandma. Just look behind me. Look at all the wealth sitting behind me in this junkyard. It's insane how much money is everywhere, and you don't need to go out there and beg, borrow, and steal to get it. You just need to know the rules of making money and how to leave the middle class. Essentially, all you need to know is the algorithm of making money, the rules of making money. All you need to know is what to do and how to do it, and you can leave the middle class. Any industry, yoga, golf, underwater basket weaving, clipping fingernails, it doesn't matter. All you have to do is know how to do it, how to get it done, and then find somebody to teach you how to do it, how to get it done, and you will be able to leave the middle class. If you're not getting my point, it's real simple. Whatever you have up here, as long as you understand the rules of leaving the middle class, as long as you understand how to get money, you can take what's up here and get wealthy from what you already have. Right now, the very thing you know up here is already being searched 1,000 times a second on Google. Someone right now, actually 1,730 people right now are going to become a millionaire from the stuff that you have in your head. Why can't this be you? I mean, it's 1,730 people with your ideas that are no better than you, that are going to leave the middle class, become a millionaire. Why are you not next? So how do we do this? How do we take what you know and apply it to objective money-making secrets and then allow you to leave the middle class? How do we take you from where you are and let you escape to where you want to go? So how do we make all this money, or take all this knowledge from the Warren Buffetts, from the Elon Musk? How do we take everything that everyone before you has done, and how do we take all of that and then put it in your head so you can leave a legacy for your family? My name is Antonio T. Smith Jr. 32 years ago, I lived in a trash can. That's right, from 6 to 14, I had no running water, no electricity, no anything, and somehow I'm in the top 1% today. Not because I had the right background, not because I had a silver spoon in my mouth, simply because being homeless made me learn how to make money. I retired when I was 29 years old. I'm more than likely younger than you. I'm one of the top 1% income earners in one of the richest countries in the world. What I learned how to do when I was 6 years old was learn how to generate enough money to eat some cookies so I wouldn't die to death from starvation. From there, I learned how to go from cookies to a meal. From a meal to clothes to shelter to everything else that supplied my necessary needs. When I was 6, I was forced to learn how to make money, and now that's what I'm going to do and help you do. I've seen amazing results. I have my own economy, I've homeschooled my own children, and I wrote a book that teaches you every single thing that I know about making money, every single thing that other people know about making money, and most importantly, all the stuff that we don't tell you. Because the truth is, and you know it like I know it, the most honest, the most hardworking, unselfish people on planet Earth live in the middle class. Yet, your honesty, your unselfishness, your devout religion-going self is not enough to get to the top 1%, and that's not fair. The second half of my life has been not about how much money I make, but how I will be remembered from all the money that I have made. And I've been trying to teach everybody how to get out the middle class. I'm the crazy guy famous on the internet for trying to create 100,000 millionaires. I've created 8 so far. I got a 9th one on the way, all the way from India. That's pretty cool. And what I want to tell you is something very simple. It's been hard. It's been absolutely hard to help people leave the middle class, not because of the people, because the system would rather keep you being someone else's money instead of you having your own economy and having the money come find and flow to you. It was frustrating because I knew that anybody can make money. And if you knew what I knew, you would change your life. Over the last few years, I've built a large following of over 500,000 people every month that pay me to actually, for me, to give them advice. Well, that's been exciting for me. And the cool thing is I've created thousands of six-figure earners. I've created millionaires. I've created people who can live their dreams and hold on to their legacies. And now my eyes are on you to create you to what you need to be great. I have been teaching my principles and these principles to hundreds of thousands of people around the world, every country, all continents, and anyone who has taken them seriously, written them down, and applied them have a 100% success rate of leaving the middle class. I've taught these secrets to my following, my inner network, and I've watched them go from 4 figures to 5 figures, 5 figures to 6 figures, 7 figures, all the way to 8. Everything that I've ever learned from millionaire mentors, billionaire mentors, and everything I learned from being homeless, and everything that got me into the top 1%, I have placed inside of a book. To date, it is the longest book that I've ever written, the most best book that I've ever written, and that book is called The Richest Man in the Trash Can, and I'm offering it to you today for free. This book is going to show you how to become wealthy into the top 1% and leave the middle class. This book is going to give you a step-by-step plan if you're 30 years old, all the way to 70 years old, how to get into the top 1%. If you're a teenager, how to get to the top 1%. If you're a millennial, how to get to the top 1%. It's going to teach you how to make 6 figures immediately, teach you how to get to $1 million immediately, and all that good stuff. Plus, I'm going to give you the 36 objective laws of leaving the middle class. Plus, I'm going to give you every last one of my secrets that have made me rich. You have to understand that leaving the middle class is the most important fight that you're going to have in your life. And to be honest with you, and you can kind of relate to this, it almost takes $450,000 a year just to be broke in America. And that's just in America. If you don't leave the middle class, which is actually an illusion, then you are going to have a really hard time. Think about it for a second. Most of you going to be watching this are going to be baby boomers, and you've been sold a bad check. They lied to you. Your retirement was not enough for you to live comfortable, and I'm going to give you this book for free so you can figure out how to triple your retirement and then quadruple your retirement, and then, as Grant Cardone would say, 10x your retirement so you can live the life that's worthy of you. I want you to remember that leaving the middle class is the most important battle that you could ever face in your entire life, especially for your family. So consider this video, this book, your friendly tap on the shoulder. I want to send you a free copy of this book because I believe that abundance is your birthright. I believe that abundance is freedom, and I believe that this book is right for you. In fact, I believe in that so much that I will send you the book for free. All you have to do is cover the cost of shipping. I'll eat the cost. I'll take the loss. And all you have to do is get the book and dominate your reality right now and apply the principles so you can be the best person for your life that is yours. Fill out the form sitting right there to the right. Go ahead, dominate your reality. I can't wait to send you my book. I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to have you as someone that's been on the journey with me. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plant better. You can dominate.